It's Thanksgiving Eve. I'm testing out the new, this is the Canon 16mm RF. It's a really tiny prime lens and I'm using it on my Canon EOS RP, so this video is going to give you kind of an idea about how the low light performance is on that. We are in the Seattle area. It's 4 o'clock right now, so that means the sun is about setting. So I'm going to do a quick video, kind of just show you what this looks like in a kind of a vlog style. I don't shoot vlogs really, so if I'm not the best vlogger, forgive me for that. But yeah, so we'll see how this works. Maybe it'll give you an idea if this lens will work for you. But so far I really like this lens. It's so wide. Right now I'm only about a foot. My face is probably about a foot from the lens, which is pretty close, and you're getting a lot of pretty wide field of view there. So I'm finishing my work, doing some. I'm a software engineer by trade, so doing some of that, wrapping up some things before the holiday. I'm gonna go drop off Sylvia. She's gonna get some things done at the nail salon, and then I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna do a quick review on a bag that I've been using for the last couple of years, so I wanted to talk about that a little bit, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. Very dark. Got some Christmas lights up. What's this?
Dough for pecan pie.
Oh, nice. Treat before we leave. Billy has an ear infection that she's getting over, so she doesn't feel too well today. Got the Crocs. It's really dark in here. I can barely see this with my eyes, but it is coming out on the camera. And this lens does open pretty wide, has a pretty large aperture. Pretty nice, especially for the price.
Bye.
Let's see if I can get this up here. That's too big. Not safe. This lighting is pretty bad, and that's not a great spot, but it'll have to do. So if you notice, I'm actually still in the Ranger. I know I made the video last week about how I'm gonna be selling this, but Billy's earache kind of threw things off. It's a bit of a drive where I'm gonna be selling the Ranger and then pick up the next vehicle. So we were planning on boarding her in a kennel just so we can stay overnight after we picked up the new vehicle. But since she's not feeling well, since she has that earache and she needs medication, that's not gonna really work. So the plan still is to pick it up sometime in the next week, hopefully next week. So I'll have a video on that new vehicle and kind of why I went with that, and I'll be doing more on those. But until then, I'm still in the Ranger, so it's not the worst thing in the world. I do still like this truck. So, all right, we're gonna head home, and I'll do that quick video on that bag I've been wanting to talk about. Christmas lights are on. Oh, it's kind of weird flickering on the camera, but it doesn't look like that in real life. Quick recommendation: these things are pretty handy. We used to use smart switches and we use timers and things like that, but this, it just has a little light sensor, and it turns on when it's dark and it turns off when it's bright. And it's been one of my favorite holiday light purchases. Come on. Go pee. Come on. Oh, she doesn't feel good. Usually she's running. Some pain medicines are in her. Hopefully it's cleared up soon. Shake. Nope. Shake. Shake. Good girl. Alright. here it is. So this is probably my favorite travel bag that I've had over the last, let's see, I've owned this since around 2018. Used it for airplane travel, road trips. If you watch any of my videos, you've probably seen this thrown around or in the background. It's probably one of the most featured bags on this channel, though I don't think I ever spoke about this bag directly. This is the North Face Base Camp. So North Face, Patagonia, REI, all the outdoor companies make a duffel bag, and they all have one that's kind of competing with this one, and this is kind of just their North Face's all-around duffel bag. So this is the small. Depending on what size you get, they have backpack straps. Honestly, these backpack straps aren't the best in the world, and they're not the most comfortable, but they are functional. So this isn't going to be one of those reviews where I'm just going off specs, giving you how big this is in liters and things like that. And I'm not going to go over a in-depth comparison against every other bag that's been made by competitors. The thing is, I'm a real person. I don't review gear like as part of my profession, so I don't buy 5 bags, compare all of them, and do those type of things. This is just me talking about actually living with this bag and actually owning it for 5 years, and why I would purchase this again. Can I say this is definitely better than the Patagonia? I think they're called Black Holes, or the Patagonia bag, or if it's a better value than the REI bag, no. But I can tell you that this has survived a lot. I can tell you kind of why I put it through and the use cases, and go over some general features, and just tell you why I like it and why this has been a great bag for me. If you want to see specs and things like that, feel free to check North Face's website out. So, quick overview. This is a regular kind of duffel bag. It has handles on all 4 sides, so you have a grab handle here, 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 and here. Like I mentioned, it has the backpack strap, so you can wear this as a backpack. One thing that's kind of weird is the backpack straps are against the lid of the bag, so they do get in the way a little bit of opening it up. I think they did that so that you didn't put the dirty bottom of the bag against your back when you're carrying it, so you're actually carrying the clean, in theory, part of the bag, which is the top, against your back when you're carrying it. It has little loops that run along the sides. I haven't actually used this to attach things. I think people generally use this to attach carabiners and just other gear. I've actually used these loops to attach the bag to other things. So I use these loops as attachment points when securing this bag to my motorcycle. I used this bag on several hundred miles off-road on my Yamaha XT250, and this held up really well. That was tons of rubbing. I had a couple other straps break and gear fail on that several hundred-mile off-road trip, but this made it through pretty much unscathed. I did burn it, if you see here, but that's purely my fault, and honestly, you're not gonna, no bag is gonna really stand up to being, to sitting on a hot muffler for hours on end. So the fact that it got through with just this minor damage kind of speaks volumes to how tough this bag is. There is a pocket in the lid, and as far as interior organization go, that's pretty much all you get. It's just a big empty void inside there. There is one more pocket on the top of the bag. It's fairly small, and honestly, I don't find these pockets too useful, especially this one, because you fill things in here and they just fall to the bottom of the lid, and it's kind of hard to get things evenly spread through here. If you buy like Amazon has little tiny pocket organizers, and you can load those things. They're kind of like cubes. You can pack in there and then stuff those in here, and that kind of works out well. But overall, I would recommend this bag to other people. I like this color orange just because it sticks out, especially at the airport. I can quickly identify my bag. Once this one gives out, I do plan on buying another one. But it's kind of hard to talk too much about a duffel bag. It is a duffel bag. And at the end of the day, they're fairly simple pieces of gear. And I don't think they need a whole lot of explanation. One thing I do like, another thing, is these zippers are super heavy duty. This is like some of the biggest zippers I've seen on any baggage that I've owned. Yeah, I would recommend. I'll put a link to this in the description. I hope this video was useful to you. I just wanted to talk about the bag a little bit, kind of show the camera, give an update on what's going on with my truck and the dog and my life in general. So, hope you liked the video. If you have any questions about anything I featured or anything I talked about today, make sure to comment, like, subscribe. That helps a lot. So, see everyone out there.